Let's just take a brief look at yet another one of the security suites out there. So far we have looked at Lookout, which also has antivirus solutions and threat monitoring, Sophos Security, which does TPP, and now we'll take a look at Trend Micro Security. Most of these are very similar, but there are a few items that vary between them, just a few. Like I may have mentioned, it's really important for us to take a solution that our company is already making use of and expand on it. Kind of lower the curve, so to speak. So no use managing 7 different programs when we could just use one nice holistic solution, right? Now, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be crazy and just use a solution regardless. We should verify whether or not that solution is sound, as well as it fits in with our other choices. Sometimes we do need to manage other components. So let's go ahead and open up this mobile security. We can see really quickly that it has a virus scanner. All right, cool. So we have a virus scanner, and it also has a privacy scanner. Well, that's interesting. I wonder what that actually has to do with things. So let's find out. This privacy scanner is going to take a look at your memory card. Now notice that it is disabled. We have the privacy scanner to check your memory card for privacy risks, and then it's also going to give us a little bit of a history and a list of any trusted apps. We would have to add those apps in here if we choose to, but I'm not going to do that at this time. It's kind of cool how that would actually work in here though. So we can verify some apps. We can choose whether or not we're going to trust those apps if needs be. That is your privacy scanner. And yes, it has safe surfing just like all the other components. Lost device protection. Okay, so now this one. Remember when we looked at Sophos and it said this app is not going to be enabled because it's not a phone? Well, Trend Micro doesn't require that. You just have to have an account with Trend Micro. So you set that up and have no issues whatsoever, and you'd be able to help find your device if it was lost or stolen, which obviously we hope never happens. And as you might expect, it does have the backup and restore. No big deal there. It has Facebook scanning, so you can actually check out Facebook for any privacy concerns as well. And then it has the cool little system tuner. You can usually work this out. There are many other tools that will help you understand what's going on with regard to this. But you can see that I have already used 83% of my memory. It will take a look through here and we can see which apps are causing issues. Now, I find it interesting that Google search is 26.3 megabytes. That's kind of shocking, isn't it? App permissions is using 15.3. We can see that on some of these mobile devices. Lookout is 16.4 megabytes. Some of the mobile security components do use a little bit there. My weather widget, of course, and Sophos. Look at that, 40.2 megabytes of memory is being used by Sophos. Now we can also take a look to see what's causing the issues with regards to the battery. So it looks like we have 82% of battery left. It says that we can probably run another 35 hours and 10 minutes approximately. I don't think that's going to be the case, but we can do power saving modes and a few other things associated with that. So this is Trend Micro's mobile security. It's very similar to some of the other products that we've seen, but you can see there are a few minor variations in there. Now, I like all of the products, I do, but I would say that out of the ones that we've looked at here, Lookout is not going to be as easily taken advantage of because not as many organizations are using it. So when you start thinking of hackers and what they do, they go after the big fish unless they are specifically targeting you. And that means that if many individuals are trying to find a way around Trend Micro, it may cause an issue for you because a lot of the people use it. The same with Sophos and McAfee, Symantec, etc. on down the list. So one minor advantage, and it may not last all that long when utilizing a tool like Lookout over some of these others, is that not as many people in general use it. So therefore, there's not as many hackers going after it. But Trend Micro is another good tool out there. I'm hoping that if we take a look at enough of these tools, you will find one that's going to work and make sense for your organization.